Rambo, First Blood Part Roman II, continues the AI story telling of John Rambo, a former Green Beret and Vietnam War veteran, who has been serving time in prison following the events of First Blood. The film opens with Colonel Samuel Trautman visiting Rambo in prison, offering him a chance at freedom in exchange for a dangerous mission, returning to Vietnam to search for American prisoners of war, POW, who may still be held captive. Rambo is reluctant at first, but he agrees to the mission after being promised that it is only a reconnaissance mission. His task is to take photographs of any possible POW camps, but not engage in combat. He is given specialized equipment, including a camera and a knife, and is sent into the jungle. Once in Vietnam, Rambo is dropped into enemy territory by helicopter and makes his way through the dense jungle, haunted by memories of the war. He soon meets his local contact, Co Bao, a Vietnamese woman who is working with the American forces to help locate the POWs. Together, they set off into the jungle to find the camps. As Rambo moves deeper into the jungle, he discovers a POW camp where American soldiers are being held in brutal conditions. Despite his orders to only take photographs, Rambo cannot stand by and watch his fellow soldiers suffer. He decides to rescue one of the prisoners against the orders of the mission's leaders. Rambo manages to free one of the POWs and they escape into the jungle, but things quickly take a turn for the worse. The extraction team, led by the corrupt bureaucrat Marshall Murdock, betrays Rambo and leaves him behind, refusing to pick him up. Now stranded in enemy territory, Rambo is captured by Vietnamese soldiers and taken to a prison camp. At the camp, Rambo is tortured by both the Vietnamese and their Soviet allies, who are supporting the Vietnamese forces. Despite the brutal treatment, Rambo refuses to break and remains defiant. Co Bao infiltrates the camp and helps Rambo escape, and together they flee into the jungle once again. Fueled by rage and determination, Rambo goes on the offensive, using guerrilla tactics to take down the enemy forces. He fights his way through the jungle, taking out soldiers with his bow and explosive-tipped arrows, and wreaks havoc on the prison camp where the POWs are held. He frees the remaining American prisoners and leads them to safety. In a climactic battle, Rambo faces off against a Soviet gunship helicopter, using every ounce of his strength and training to bring it down. He eventually returns to the base where Murdock is stationed, furious at the betrayal. In an iconic scene, Rambo storms into the command center, destroying equipment and confronting Murdock, demanding answers for why he was abandoned. In the end, Rambo delivers a speech about how his country abandoned him and the POWs, expressing his deep sense of betrayal and anger. Trautman tries to console him, but Rambo, emotionally scarred by his experiences, walks away, refusing to return to a normal life. The film closes with Rambo disappearing into the jungle, still a soldier without a war. Rambo, First Blood Part Roman II, is an action-packed film that explores themes of loyalty, betrayal, and the scars of war. It follows Rambo as he fights for the lives of his fellow soldiers and seeks justice for those abandoned by their own government. The film showcases Rambo's physical and emotional strength, but also highlights the lasting impact of war on those who fight it.